Hello everyone and welcome to another video in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today I am in Milford Sound in New Zealand and we are going to do a little hop in the Cessna Grand Caravan over to Wanaka. So on my last video we flew to Queenstown, or landed in Queenstown, or can't really remember what we did, but we ended up here, and today we're just going to fly out of Milford Sound and fly over to Wanaka. Really short flight, about 101 miles or so, and shouldn't take any time at all. So let's just get the engine started and get on our way. There we go. So this is going to be a pretty tricky departure. Milford Sound is a really mountainous region of New Zealand, and you can't really see it because it's cloudy, as it always is down in the south. But we're surrounded by vertical cliffs and mountains and stuff, so that's going to be interesting to say the least. So let's just get out of here. So take our parking brake off. I'm just going to set my flaps to 1 notch. Make sure I've got the right button. Whoa, where are you going? Yep, 1 notch of flaps. I don't want to kill this guy, so we're just going to try and avoid him. I don't really know what he's doing there, but he seems to be pretty occupied with the task at hand. We're probably going to knock his head off with the wing. Oh, ideal clearance. Oh, I haven't really thought this through here, have I? Okay, ignoring that brief cut there, that I definitely didn't have to crash into planes to get to this position. We're just going to taxi out to the runway, backtrack down, and then take off of runway, I believe, 27 or 26. As you can see on my kind of primary flight display here, the kind of terrain that's ahead of us that you just can't see. So without this instrumentation, I would not have a chance of flying out of here without crashing. So we're going to manually fly the start. Okay, oh, it's runway 11. I was way off. This is runway 26. Right, here we go. We're just gonna make a smooth little turn. Ideal. And we'll straighten up and get out of here. And we're going to use max thrust, because this is a impossibly short runway here. Right, here we go. Let's get out. We're cruising at 10,000 feet today, should be more than enough to clear the mountains. Okay, 60. I'm going to pull back on the yoke here, and we're up. Easy as that. Now the tricky bit begins. Navigating around Milford Sound. It is just mountains and death if the weather is like this. Okay, I'm going to bring the range in. You can see our route here. Bring the range in and try and keep the plane flying away from that massive cliff face. Bring some trim in to help me out. Not the most scenic of departures as I was hoping, but we are using live weather, so there's not much I can do about that. And we are going to have to push this engine really hard to get out of here. Hey. 500. Ooh, not what you want to hear. See the ground there at the bottom left. We are not very high up. But as soon as we clear the clouds here, you'll see the beauty of the live weather system, which some people have been having issues with. I have not. So, sorry to those people. Okay, so what I typically do when I depart from Milford Sound is I just follow this canyon up to the left. Sorry if my microphone is popping. I can hear that myself. Oh yeah, you can see the ground now. You can see the mountains emerging through the thick fog. It's a complete visual departure here. Wonderful fun. Good challenge. Just using the displays in front. Okay, we're going to have to drop that nose a little bit, get some speed up through this canyon, because it gets really steep all of a sudden again. This live weather system is just tremendous. Okay, we've got a bit of a ridge coming up here that I don't know if we're going to pass, but if we don't, it'll be good entertainment for you all. Ooh, this is going to be really, really, really close. We should be just okay. Oh, that is close. Did not enjoy that. Up through 3,500 feet now. Not where you want turbulence to kick in, really. Okay, I'm going to drop the nose again, get some speed. Quite the departure, this. Not sure they'd actually let you take off in this weather, because someone would die. This should so be a landing challenge in the sim. Right, how lucky am I feeling? Am I going to brake right? I am going to brake right. I'm going to go flaps up. I think that's why we've been struggling a little bit. Oh no. Okay. Get the stall warning. It's all just, you know, it's just a warning at the end of the day. Who's to know what it actually means? Right, as soon as we clear this ridge, we are in the clear. We'll stick the autopilot on and get to Wanaka. Yes, you see the ground here. Oh, not a fan of how close we are. Whoa. Okay, right, we are clear of the ridges, so we're going to stick on the autopilot. Let's just bring it to our current heading. Autopilot on, flight director heading. And that will hold us as such. Now we're going to select vertical speed mode, and we're going to get that vertical speed up to about 1,200 or 300 feet per minute. Ideal, and we're just going to bring the heading selector around to align with our flight plan. Ideal. Simple as that. Set standard 299.2 on the barometric pressure as we pass 6,000 feet. Easy as that. Happy days. The dangerous part of the flight is over. So here we are up at 10,000 feet, just to the north of Queenstown Lake, whatever they call that thing. I know it's not called Queenstown Lake, it's something in Maori, so don't come to me for the name. I'm sure someone in the comments will assist me with that. But yes, 10,000 feet, and this is typically the part of the video where it answers some common questions. So the most common one when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator are the computer specs. I am running this at the preset very high settings, I think, not ultra, the one below that, and you can see my frame rate counter at the top there, so about 40 to 45 in these general aviation aircraft, and I have a GTX 1060 with 24 gigabytes of RAM and an i7-4770K. If I was to hop into one of the airliners, I would have absolutely no chance of getting frame rates like this. I'd be looking at about 21 to 30. 30 being max. As soon as the engines are running, I'm about 21. But the general aviation aircraft, They run pretty damn well on the GTX 1060, but I am looking at the upcoming 30 series cards because I have heard of some pretty significant performance gains from that. Because I would like to start flying some of the airliners, especially some of the payware ones, when they eventually become available. Very much looking forward to that. As for my thoughts on the sim in general, I'm very happy with it. I think they've done an outstanding job. But I am still using X-Plane from time to time, just because I have so much kind of investment in that with all the aircraft I have, the tow list, the flight factors, and some of the general aviation aircraft that I've bought. So I will still be using that sim in the future. I don't think it's immediately obsolete. I think X-Plane has advantages in terms of its flight model and perhaps realism. This is still a very new sim, so it's to be expected. It is not perfect. It really needs some optimization, especially in the larger aircraft, but it is outstanding for a sim that has been out for about 2 weeks in the public domain. And I honestly can't understand the people who are bashing it, because the amount of work that's gone into this is incredible. It is a huge technological gain on previous sims. The whole world is modelled, the weather system is outstanding. What more do you really want? So I'm really happy with this sim. I think most people will be happy with this sim. And that's that. That's my little chat at the top. I will see you closer to the descent, if not in the descent. Okay, so here we are, just about to start our descent into Wanaka. You can see the beautiful lakes around here. As always, modelled is probably the wrong word, but depicted fantastically in this flight simulator. I'm just going to start a turn out over the lake and start our descent, and you can enjoy this time lapse of the procedure right now.
It's you and me. It's my voice talking cheap on the telephone. It's where I've been. It's the proof that I waited to say I'm wrong. Stuck inside my head that November. You know I never been the type to get up and surrender. That's how I feel. I don't ask, you don't sell, find a way to deal. Standing in the sun mid-December, listening to the songs that I know you love. Take me back in time when we used to fly miles above. I don't wanna come back down.
Okay, so here we are. We're just going to come onto our final approach into Wanaka. Just pulling the power right back. I can see that field just ahead of us. We'll announce that we are on final.
November Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 29er left to land.
Now this could be 29er left, or it might not be. Doesn't really matter, there's no traffic around at the moment. Thanks to coronavirus. Shout out to you. So the wind is at 15 knots, so we might have some issues in this little light aircraft. Doubt it, due to my immense piloting skill, as we all know. The name of this channel has nothing to do with my ability at all. Actually, I think it's called my name now, so it's not Clueless Captain anymore, but it used to be called Clueless Captain, and that gives you all you need to know about me. I think. Yes, indeed. Right, we're landing on 29er right, not 29er left, so let's just go back on that one. Wanaka, runway, 29er right, full stop landing on final.
November Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 29er right to land.
We are a little bit too high, but there's nothing I can't handle. We're going to go flaps set to landing. Ooh, yes, that 15-degree nose down attitude there. Just what you want.
$500.
500 feet. Ease it in. No stress. Idle throttle. And glide. And we are down. No dramas at all. Welcome to Wanaka, as depicted in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Woohoo! Easy as pie. If pie is supposed to be easy, I've never been able to make a pie in my life, so I don't think that expression works. Hopefully there's, yes, a nice little taxiway. Is that a taxiway? Oh, don't tell me I have to backtrack. I so do. That's a pain. Oh well, I hope you all enjoyed this little look at Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'll see you again very soon.